All right, guys. So today I'm going to be making that Jamaican gizzard, coconut gizzard. So this is for the pastry, for the crust. I got flour, shortening, some ice water, some margarine, and a pinch of salt. All right. And for the filling, I'm going to do the coconut, sugar, ginger, got some nutmeg, and some vanilla extract, and water. So let's go into getting the crust ready. All right, so start by adding our flour, salt, add your shortening, and add your margarine. You're gonna add a little bit of the cold water. All right, what you're gonna do now, you're gonna go ahead and mix that in. Mix everybody together. And for this one, guys, make sure that you are following the recipe to the T, because like baking is a bit different from cooking when it comes to recipe. Baking, you have to follow everything by the amount to the T. All right. Now we're getting flaky. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of the cold water. You see, I have some ice in here to make sure water is freezing, guys. All right. And after we get to this consistency, we can go in there with our hands now. So if you want to put a glove on, or you just want to wash your hands, make sure your hands are clean, then get in there with your hand and just give it a nice knead. All right. All right, so when you're finished, your bowl should be clean, and you should end up with something like this. All right, so we're gonna let this sit in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And while that's sitting, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our coconut. All right. All right, so make sure you wash your coconut. And you got your grater. And when you go in the smallest, you just grate your coconut. All right. I'm making this from scratch, guys, old school. For people living overseas, guys, please don't go buy the coconut flakes in the bags or the trash in the bag. It's not the same. It won't work. Take it from me, guys. Go get your good real coconut. Put some work in it. Trust me, it will be well rewarded at the end. All right, guys, so after you finish the coconut, you should get this. Now we're gonna go ahead and grate our ginger. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a pastry. So what you do is just gonna make a cup with the dough, and the size of your gizzard is gonna be based on the size of your, or whatever you use to cut the circles. So I'm making these one a bit smaller. All right, you're just gonna make like a nice little cup. I'm just gonna pinch the edge like every half an inch. If it's bigger, you do every inch. And you could just, there's a nice little pattern with these. Oops. All right. Guys, I grew up, I remember going to primary school. I used to save my lunch money just to get 2 or 3 of these. So that's it. And then you're gonna bake these just by themselves for 15 minutes. Then you're gonna fill them and finish them off in the oven for another 10 minutes. All right, so we're gonna bake these now 50 minutes at 365. Then we're gonna get back when we're finished. All right, guys, so we're ready to get going. And the traditional recipe would call for brown sugar, but today I'm using white sugar, guys. All right, so you're gonna start by making sure your pan is hot. You're gonna start with your sugar. So what you wanna do, you wanna make a syrup. So you wanna start by burning your sugar. And of course, a little bit of water will help that process. So now you're gonna go ahead and just, you can see it's instantly start burning, start crystallizing. That's what you want. And make a syrup. Just keep stirring, never stop stirring, keep stirring. Break up all the crystals, keep stirring. You're making a syrup. Alright. At this stage, you could go ahead and add a little bit of nutmeg and your vanilla. Keep stirring. Wish you guys could smell that. As I say, I remember when I was a kid, I used to save my lunch money when I go to primary school just to go get some of these from the lady across the street. Alright. Whatever you do, don't get burned by this, because it will leave a mark. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and add some of our coconut mixture. This is a grated coconut with the ginger. Alright, you see, observe all that water. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water back to this. Alright. Just gonna let that, you keep going, just keep stirring, guys, don't let it stop. You want everything to stick together. I'm gonna let that go for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, so you see coming on great. Just keep going another 10-15 minutes. We should be ready. You want to reduce all that liquid, and the more it burns, the more it reduces, the darker it's going to get. Almost there, guys. Alright, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and remove this from the heat. Alright, so we're going to remove that from the heat, and we're going to go ahead and fill our cups and finish bake them for another 10 minutes. Alright, so now you're just going to get a spoon. Just fill the cups. Alright, so now that everything is filled, we're going to go back in the oven, finish these off for another 5 minutes. Alright, so see you guys in 5. Alright guys, so this is our end product, gizzard. So hope you guys enjoy this recipe and give it a shot. Let me know how you guys turned out.